Hello everyone and welcome back to the 10th edition of Madden 20, and it'll probably either be a winning or losing season based off this stream right here, so stay tuned. I have Shane with me to play this time, so hopefully we can get these two, or or watch our season fall and die right before our eyes, so we'll see. And as you saw, the last two streams went like 1 and 4, so hopefully our reverse of fortune coming up, but we'll see. Okay. Alright, we've done all that already, and look, the next week's the bye, so pretty much once we do week 11, we can do week 13 on this stream too, and we can train our people on the week 12 because it will give us more scouting points and stuff. But as you can see, important game. They're 5 and 4, we're 5 and 5, so we can go 6 and 5, or they're 5 and 5, And look, if the Rams lose as well, but even if they don't, look, we got them as the next game. Yep. So the next two games are super important. Again, live or breathe or die the season right here in the next two games. Okay, so here we go. Alright. Before we get this thing started, should we make it 5-minute quarters, or should we leave it at 4? Because I don't know if we needed a chance to catch it up, but
let's leave it as it is.
Okay. Alright, well here we go, folks, and season lives or dies by this game and the next game, so we'll see how everything goes. So we just have to be careful on where we choose to call timeouts and stuff. I lost 2 games ago due to, and I noticed that on that stream too, Richard Sherman plays for the 49ers now. Like, wow. Yeah. Anyway, the 49ers. Yeah.
50 back in February of 2016. There's a look at the home of the 49ers.
All right, so here we go. Oh, good. We get to kick it off first. Good.
West battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And an alley to run. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, it's definitely not a good way to start, that's for sure. Okay.
Here in this opening quarter. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Shotgun now from Murray. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. The Cardinals last year, of course, struggled 3-13, but 2 of their 3 wins came against these 49ers. In fact, the Cardinals have beaten the Niners 8 consecutive times. Last time San Fran beat Arizona was 2014, and remember, these are clubs that meet twice a year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray, he's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. But look now at the defensive starting lineup for the 49ers. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirect.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kwan Williams. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now movement already. So a flag down here on our very first play. That's on the multiple-time Pro Bowler Joe Staley, the tackle. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shot the D and rip off a pretty big play.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. 23 yards on the play. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kendrick Bourne with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 1st down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. A reminder that coming up later tonight, a good one on Sunday Night Football. We'll see what could have been a playoff matchup a season ago. The Bears and the Rams from L.A. And then tomorrow night, Monday Night Football from down in Mexico. Mexico City, to be precise. The Chiefs and the Chargers going at it. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. 1st down, Murray. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. rifles one incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it'll bring up third down. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Throwing is Murray on third down. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up, and the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Gets this one left side to Pettis.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass in this first half. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a cornerback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked him.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Now Garoppolo finding Bourne here over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Set to take over again here on offense, Jimmy G.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Now it's Peterson.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Well, sometimes those punt returns can yield some unnecessary roughness penalty.
Now, I know a lot of guys, when they run a long way to execute a block or make a hit, they're going to launch it no matter what, and it can often cost them.
Let's go. Check. Watch 54. Go. Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They've got the lead as they begin this drive 1st and 10, trying to forget about that loss last week to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the... 50-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Here.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
I'm making the comment about how many fucking pass attempts this guy has. Hasn't missed one, but we've been missing shit all game. So, yeah. And then on that last play, the instant replay, I was talking about how our guy wouldn't even fucking jump for the ball, but their dude is just sitting there waiting for the ball to come to him. Tossing out of bounds. Let's see again, 11 for 11. Who the fuck is this quarterback? He ain't nobody. He ain't nobody.
Third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down. Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
CD, you know there were quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why didn't we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
Well, it's a legitimate question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco 2018. The crazy stat of the year, he missed more extra points, 2, than he did field goals, 1, in the 2018 season.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
On 3rd down, Murray. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're in the driver's seat right now, and they were winners last week over the Seattle Seahawks, so trying to keep that momentum moving in the positive direction. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Well, remember, Tevin Coleman was in the two-headed backfield in Atlanta during his 4 years there, along with Devontae Freeman. Now he joins a crowded backfield in San Francisco. But in Atlanta, he played under offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan, and then, of course, Shanahan becomes a 49er head coach, and he made it a point to go out and snag his former running back because he really likes his 26-year-old ball carrier. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run with Coleman on first down, and he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Robert Kimdichie, the one to bring him down. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. On second down, it's Coleman. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
You see it all day.
And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch.
Throw right side taken in by Pettis. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on...
By the way, that guy that they just shown 94%, yeah, fucking bullshit. Nobody can ever fucking pass that good in real life. That's why Madden's rigged. Well, all y'all fucking suck, so I don't know why I'm not re-signing any of you bitches. There goes our playoff hopes. Okay, dance week. Alright, so we're gonna finish up the whole season, but yeah, this isn't pretty right now at all. Okay. Weekly training. Hopefully this 1 week of rest will make our team better against the Rams, but they're the division leader. We're struggling against a team that's in second in our division, so yeah. Tell me that one. Yeah. Well, at least I can say I have a whole season, you know, coming up, you know, that I have the whole thing. Okay. Hey, Coach, you got any plans for the bye week? I think a lot of the guys are hoping to get a little extra relaxation time and beyond what we normally get, you know, recharge the batteries of friends and family. Cool with that, or you want to see the off week, prepare for the next game? Well, obviously the extra preparation didn't work last time, so
I say give them the week off.
oh yeah, oh, great. What is, oh, injury avoidance, really? Oh, morale. Well, that morale isn't gonna win you games, fellas, so good luck with that. We'll see. Okay, so this guy, look, I offered him more. Let's see. And then he said, I like the bonus and the duration, just not the salary. Okay. Okay, so that's what we can do. Since you want to play the bitch about you want the more salary, then here you go. Well, you ain't worth re-signing, buddy. I'm sorry. And none of you bitches. None of you bitches ain't doing nothing for me. And look how big of a raise this guy wants. 31.4. That's what this guy wants for 3 years. Are you seeing this? For a 67? I mean...
Yeah, he's not worth it.
Because this means that I gotta bring this all the way up. Yeah. And see, you want me to bring all that up for your cap room and shit. No, I'm good. Oh, and that's why. Look at his fucking signing bonus. Millions of dollars? Are you fucking kidding me? For a 67? Okay. Well, let's just see what he says. Says no, he says no. Yeah, exactly. All of you bitches can fucking walk. I don't give a fuck. And what did you deserve to fucking deserve a $1.4 million for 1 year?
I don't think we can re-sign anyone.
Yep. No, not with this anyway. Yeah, cap room. Look at that.
Yeah, it is in the negative. So just don't re-sign anyone.
God. Oh, what the fuck? It's the minimum.
Just exit out of it. You don't have to re-sign.
No, I know. Hold on. I'm trying to fix the issue. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. So we re-signed all those other guys, but that's another reason why I made the comment too about, you know.
Okay, all these guys are like backup players. We'll pick up better ones in the draft anyways.
Won't matter anyways. Because we're just gonna play the first season. Okay, so how do we fucking skip over this? Because you're obviously saying there's shit right here, but I can't. Oh.
We don't have to do it, I don't think.
Withdrawal offer.
Yeah. So just withdraw the offer.
Okay. That's gonna ruin our whole team. Not that it really fucking matters anyway. All of them fucking suck. don't even know what we were looking at before.
Doesn't matter at this point.
Well, we still gotta use our points for something. Okay. Well, let's see. Left in. Okay, that works. Alright guys, worth watching. Okay, there we go. Use up all of our points. At this point, we could literally sim to the playoffs if we lose this game. You know? Literally. Because there's no chance we're making it if we lose this game. Hey coach, any thoughts on how we're going to handle Aaron Donald this week? Because this guy's pass rush is devastating. The way he utilized leverage and strength, absolutely. Okay. Alright. It's always the same thing. Gain 500 plus yards and give 0 sacks. Yeah. Okay. Hey coach, what's the game play for Todd Gurley? Oh yeah, this guy. Slow him down, disregard him, or neutralize him. And slow him down, right? Because he's a runner, Gurley.
Yeah.
And slow him down?
Yeah.
Okay.
So can I control Murray with my controller, or do we have to switch controllers?
Let's see, look. Yeah. Okay, well. Now one of these fuckers ready to negotiate contracts. I really don't give a fuck what you guys want. And I withdraw the offer on your punk ass, and we're gonna withdraw the offer on your punk ass. Both y'all are fucking sacks of shit anyway. Oh, you ready to start negotiating? Oh, nope, nope. Sorry. Y'all fucking suck. You're not good enough to be on my team. How about that? Fucking ass wipes. We'll see how y'all actually do something this time. With the rest and then... And... yeah. We'll see. It's clearly y'all didn't do shit the last time. Is it left in?
Yeah.
Okay, no need for 6. I need to do round 7. Undrafted, a lot of them. Well. Wow, that guy moved up quite a bit. Mid 4th rounder on a 7th round. I'm surprised on that one. Okay. Alright, so moving on. At home. Let's see if we can manage to get back in this and make it 6-6. So if we can, and then, well,
we need some help, but
yeah, 49ers need to lose, but we could still make the wild card if we win this one. Still could, but we gotta win this one. Okay, so we'll see how things go. See, that's what I want if we win the kick, or if we win the coin toss. I don't know why I keep picking receive. Let's see, CPU uniforms, play call, enhanced. Okay, well, I was just seeing if there's a way to make your controller the quarterback. I'm sure not really, so. Alright, so on to this game, and then if we finish this one and win, we have a chance to wild card the playoffs. So I guess we'll see how this game goes.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. After a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
From the gun on third down, gone. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
You know, you wonder how the Rams' game plan in Super Bowl 53 might have been different with a healthy Cooper Kupp. He was injured on November 11, torn ACL, out for the year. But he was on his way to a 1,000-yard seat under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. The sack by Terrell Suggs. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How are they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed it.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Darius Philon providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Cards will take over. 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. John Johnson, one of the leading tacklers from the safety position in the NFL, there to make the stop. Throwing on second down. Murray. It's brought in by Kevin White. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. We're scoreless after one. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. On first down, Johnson. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Samson Abukum coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now Murray has it stripped. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. A bad 3rd down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field. Now you turned it over, and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, L.A. Todd Gurley, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Don't forget, later tonight, Sunday Night Football, we've got the Pats and the Texans from NRG Stadium in Houston. And then tomorrow night, Monday Night Football, it's supposed to be really cold up in Seattle as we've got the Vikings and the Seahawks from CenturyLink Field at 8:15 Eastern. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Murray now to throw. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kevin White, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
So that drive spanned 5 plays, and the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Gone. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
I think when they get back in the huddle, the question will be, why did you throw that one? The coverage was incredible all over him. The only thing he didn't do after he caught the ball as a defender was get his feet in bounds. That should have been a turnover.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now a first down throw. Gone. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Woods. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. On 1st and 10, Gone. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Room here to run. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And Zerline's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Zerline, of course, last year had likely the iconic field goal of the season, booting that 57-yarder in the Superdome to send his squad to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you really hurt the Saints fans on that one, didn't you?
Sorry.
They didn't want to hear that at all, but this guy deserves...
We now proceed to the start of the second half. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is... And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
We're into the... Second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
A loss of a yard there to...
Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. My controller had died mid of this thing, so alright. Well, we're going to continue on here.
That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Gone. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards the pickup there. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Corey Littleton gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Murray. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He completes it right side to White. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Goff. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
We play to win. Let's go.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. On first down, it's Gurley. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To throw, it's Murray. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. Murray now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. A big spot now for the rookie Murray. On the left side, a catch by White. 12 more yards there and another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson. That'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw. Caught on the right side, Fitzgerald. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 33. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now Murray. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Murray to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 16.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
He's back to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Fourth down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They run. It's Gurley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And that one's complete to Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now gone. What do you think? Play this safe? Just worry about getting to OT?
Yeah, don't make any risky throws. It's going to change the outcome. But if anyone slips, take the big shot.
How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Back to throw, Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. This from 52, and this for the win. And off the crossbar, and it bounces over. It is good. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And this one won't be remembered for many offensive fireworks, but they did enough to get the job done.
And that's why it's a team game, because sometimes you have to lean on one part of your team. And they leaned on their defense. In fact, they probably went over there and asked for some help. Like, guys, we just don't have it in this one. Can you hook us up? And they did in a big way. Said, no problem. Put it on our shoulders. We'll carry you home. And they did exactly that.
So for L.A., the win.
There's no way we lost against our rivals and everything. So that's the end of this season. And, you know, I mean, chances of making the playoffs with, well, let's see. There's 4 weeks, and they had to lose all their games. So I felt good at the beginning of the week. As kickoff as pros became more and more nervous. Okay, whatever. Again, with these fucking bullshit accusations. So hard to contain. It's a catch-22 with that guy. I'd say front seven held up pretty well. It's just a shame we couldn't translate that into win. Yeah. Because we can't fucking ever do shit against our rivalry teams. That's, yeah. Okay. I'm thinking about just simming the rest of this shit, to be honest. Because look, 8-4, 7-6. We literally, like, San Francisco's 3 games up on us. They would have to lose 3 of their games, and the Rams are already 2 games up on us after beating us. So, yeah. And look, it does say wild card round. I mean, we could always try and.
No, that's just the schedule, I think.
Because I mean, right now we win our next two. We're at 7-7, so we have to beat the Steelers and the Browns, which are already in the playoffs, and then the Seahawks, and then we have to play the Rams again. So, what do you think? Should we sim the rest, or should we?
I say just sim the rest at this point.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to skip the rest of the season. Obviously, you see we're 5-7, so, you know, this is not going to end pretty. So, we're going to just sim to the playoffs. And we're probably not going to make it, obviously, at 5-7, so we'll see.
Best we could hope for is a 9-7 record.
Yep. Yeah, because if we get 9-7, then that means we beat the Rams for one of the games. And then the other three, we just straight won. Well, we'll see. But probably not, considering we were 3-13 and we won 5. So this in our season. So we're already 2 games up from where we're at. Okay. So we'll see now where we're at. Okay, upgrade. Oh. 33 players upgraded. Wait, what? Hold on.
Hit the R1.
Oh, 7-9. So we lost 2 more and we won 2.
Yeah, we didn't make it into the playoffs.
And we got dead last in our division.
Yeah.
And the Seahawks got better than the Rams. Well, actually, all 3 teams are tied. So we must have beat the Rams. Yeah, we beat the Rams in Week 17. That's funny. All right. Well. All right. Decided to extend your current contracts. There you go. Okay. Send them to the Super Bowl because we're not in it, and figure out who's what. We'll see. I wonder who made it to the Super Bowl. What is Madden's prediction? Kansas City and the Eagles. ROTY trophy earned. I got an ROTY trophy, so I don't know.
The Browns and the Cowboys.
Yeah. Yeah. Yearly awards. Oh, of course, Carson Wentz, Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, of course. Andrew Luck, but he's retired now. Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the end of the Madden Arizona Cardinals season. So even though 5-7 to end,
This is the last opportunity to re-sign your players.
And the Browns apparently won the Super Bowl against the Cowboys.
taking the Browns to the Super Bowl. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our Madden season, and thank you guys for tuning in to this season of Madden. Even though we didn't make the playoffs or anything, we look forward to seeing you at some point down the line in another season of Madden 20 or the upcoming Madden games. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you guys soon.